What we witnessed this past weekend didn't just shake the NASCAR Cup Series for a moment. It may have shifted the entire direction of the 2026 season. And here's the crazy part. That's only half of the story. Because while one driver just made history in a way we've never seen before, there's already some serious tension building behind the scenes. Real tension, the kind that can turn a competitive matchup into a full-blown rivalry. Right now, there are two big stories coming out of Circuit of the Americas. One unfolded right on the racetrack. The other one might be developing inside the garage area. And trust me, both of them could have major implications for the championship battle. But before we dive into everything, if you're a real NASCAR fan who lives and breathes this sport every single weekend, do me a quick favor. We're a growing channel. If you enjoy honest, passionate NASCAR talk from real fans, you're definitely in the right place. All right, let's break down what just happened. Story number one, and this is the moment people may talk about for years. Tyler Reddick just accomplished something that has never been done before in the history of the NASCAR Cup Series at the Circuit of the Americas. He didn't just win the race, he managed the strategy, survived the chaos, and executed when it mattered most. And along the way, he beat the one driver everyone expected to dominate a road course. Driving the number 45 Toyota for 23XI Racing, the team co-owned by Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin, Reddick has now started the 2026 season with victories at Daytona, Atlanta, and COTA. 3 races, 3 wins. That has never happened before to start a NASCAR Cup Series season, not in the modern era, not in the early days of the sport. Nobody has ever opened the season with 3 straight victories like that. And for 23XI Racing, the achievement is just as historic. They became the first team to win the opening 3 races of a season since Petty Enterprises pulled it off all the way back in 1963. Let that sink in for a moment. And the wildest part? To secure that victory, Reddick had to beat Shane van Gisbergen. SVG started the race from 13th position and quickly began slicing through the field, something we've seen him do time and time again on road courses. By the end of Stage 1, he had already climbed up to 3rd place. He and Ross Chastain used a short pit strategy, giving up valuable stage points in exchange for better track position later in the race. Chastain actually captured the Stage 1 win. Van Gisbergen finished 2nd in the stage, followed by Michael McDowell, Chris Buescher, AJ Allmendinger, Ty Gibbs, Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, Carson Hocevar, and Denny Hamlin rounding out the top 10. Ryan Blaney also showed strong long-run pace early in the race. He chased down Chase Briscoe and eventually took control of the lead before pit strategy began to shuffle the order. Stage 2 is when the race really started getting messy. Blaney cycled back to the lead during pit stops, while Van Gisbergen restarted deep in the field in 15th place, but had the advantage of fresher tires. Then, the incidents began stacking up. Connor Zeilish spun in Turn 1 after contact from Daniel Suarez. Noah Gragson lost control between Turns 6A and 6B. Josh Berry spun in the middle of the pack, but managed to keep the car moving. Alex Bowman was hit with a pass-through penalty because of an uncontrolled tire during his pit stop. Austin Dillon lost significant time after dealing with a broken shifter. Meanwhile, out front, Tyler Reddick took control of the race again after starting from the pole position. But with just 3 laps remaining in Stage 2, Reddick made a strategic decision and pitted from the lead, sacrificing the stage in order to gain a better position for the final run of the race. That allowed Ty Gibbs to capture the Stage 2 win. Behind him were Allmendinger, Suarez, Todd Gilliland, Reddick, Bubba Wallace, Blaney, Cole Custer, William Byron, and Van Gisbergen finishing out the top 10. That move right there showed a championship mindset, giving up short-term points to focus on the bigger picture. Then came Stage 3, where things truly intensified. Reddick and Blaney were battling at the front, while Van Gisbergen worked his way up to 5th place. Eric Jones spun further back in the field, but was able to recover and continue. Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell were locked in a fierce battle inside the top 10, trading positions aggressively. Then disaster struck for Chase Briscoe. With 32 laps remaining, something broke in the rear of his car while he was running inside the top 5. He became the first driver forced to head to the garage. Green flag pit stops began shortly after. Reddick came to pit road with 26 laps remaining. Blaney followed shortly after. Van Gisbergen made his stop 1 lap later. Then everything changed. Chastain, the Stage 1 winner, spun off the track after a loose wheel actually came off his car. NASCAR immediately threw a caution.
Chastain was held for 2 laps, and further penalties could still be coming next week. During that caution period, some teams chose to pit for fresh tires, but Reddick, Blaney, Van Gisbergen, and Zielish stayed on track with older tires. That decision would ultimately determine the outcome of the race. Alex Bowman also climbed out of his car during the caution after feeling ill, and Matt Snyder stepped in to finish the race in the number 48 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. When the race restarted, Van Gisbergen quickly passed Blaney to move into second place. Zielish spun again in turn 1, his second spin of the day. Zane Smith got caught up in the aftermath, effectively ending his race. Further back, Kyle Busch made contact with teammate Jesse Love, which sent Chris Buescher spinning exiting the final corner. But up front, we got the battle everyone wanted: Reddick versus Van Gisbergen. Christopher Bell, running on fresher tires, charged his way into third place, but never quite reached the leaders. SVG closed the gap slowly. You could see him stalking Reddick. Fans watching could feel the tension building lap after lap. Everyone expected the move to come at any moment, but the opportunity never appeared. Reddick stayed calm, smooth, and mistake-free. Then, with 5 laps remaining, Van Gisbergen began to fade slightly. It might have been tire wear, maybe dirty air. Whatever the reason, Reddick pulled away. He crossed the finish line almost 4 seconds ahead. The final top 5 looked like this: Tyler Reddick in first, Shane van Gisbergen for Trackhouse Racing in second, Christopher Bell for Joe Gibbs Racing in third, Ty Gibbs in fourth, and Michael McDowell for Spire Racing finishing fifth. Completing the top 10 were Larson, Elliott, Blaney, Allmendinger, and Hamlin. The race lasted 95 laps, nearly 3 hours, and after 3 races in 2026, Tyler Reddick has 3 wins. Even he admitted afterward that beating Shane van Gisbergen on a road course, something he's been trying to do for a while, made this victory even sweeter. But that brings us to story number 2, because apparently not everyone inside the garage is simply applauding the performance. According to reports from sources close to the paddock, Shane van Gisbergen allegedly made some strong internal comments questioning Reddick's performance. These were not public statements. They were reportedly private conversations with team members and close associates, but somehow those remarks leaked out. And the claims being discussed are interesting. Some believe Reddick's car might have a subtle aerodynamic advantage. Others suggested cornering grip looked unusually strong. There were also questions about straight line speed appearing better than expected. Some observers even pointed out tire wear seemed lower than most competitors experienced. There were also mentions of possible small aerodynamic tweaks that could be difficult to detect, along with potentially strategic ballast placement that could improve weight balance and corner exit stability. Now, let me be very clear about something. There is absolutely zero official confirmation of any rule violations. NASCAR has not announced an investigation. 23XI Racing has not released any statement. Nothing formal has happened. These were reportedly private comments that simply made their way out. But according to insiders, the mood in the garage has become a little tense. And when you think about it, that's not surprising. 3 straight wins, a dominant performance at COTA where many people expected SVG to be the driver to beat, a comfortable margin of victory under pressure. Whenever someone starts winning like that, people start asking questions. Is this simply frustration from a competitor who got beat fair and square? Or is there something more going on behind the scenes? As fans, we've seen this before. When a driver starts making history, people begin looking closely, especially in the next-gen era where the cars are designed to be extremely equal. But until NASCAR finds something, right now it's just speculation. What it does do, however, is turn this matchup into something even bigger. Reddick versus Van Gisbergen is no longer just about road course racing. Now it's about pride, it's about credibility, it's about proving who truly deserves to be at the top. And from a championship perspective, Tyler Reddick is sitting in a very powerful position. 3 wins already means 3 playoff spots essentially locked in. Confidence is sky high. Momentum is fully on his side. If everything remains clean, we could be witnessing one of the greatest starts to a season in modern NASCAR history. But if controversy enters the picture, this situation could quickly become the biggest technical storyline of the entire year. Either way, the 2026 season just became must-watch TV every single week. And honestly, this is exactly why fans love this sport. The racing, the strategy, the drama, the rivalries. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think this is just frustration from a competitor who got beat fair and square? Or do you believe there might actually be something deeper going on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy passionate NASCAR coverage like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to NASCAR Race Breakdown. We're building a community of hardcore NASCAR fans who truly love this sport. If you're the type of fan who watches every lap, debates strategy, and lives for race day, then you belong here. I'll see you in the next one.